Okay, Clay, here we are from Sunday, 2 weeks ago, and I put this clip back in there so that you could look at it and see what you've done as far as how you've gotten better. You know, the glove, if you look at the other one, is a little better, but you're still, that elbow on that left-hand side is really low, is really, kind of lazy. And, if you look at this next throw, in the next few, your mechanics don't really look much different than what you did when you first started. And if you're not going to work on this at home, see that glove up there? It's like you're delivering a pizza or something, that is not at all like if you go back and look at that videotape that I have showed you and given you examples of an older guy pulling that glove back. That just shows me you're not really working at this. Your elbow should be pointing right towards the catcher's mitt. It's like your left arm is just kind of it's just slinging. It's just slinging. And your shoulder, your elbow right here should come down and then right back towards the catcher. It kind of does, and then it just kind of, okay? I've talked enough about that. Also, I want you to look at your legs, what your legs are doing. I've never seen a kid quite do what you're doing. It's like when you hit there, you're just kind of collapse and almost like sit down. I have never seen that before. There are examples. And that's why I've asked you to look at, you say, I don't look at many ball players. Well, it's obvious because if you did, you'd know that right there is not something you'd want to copy. You have got to start growing up, and as you get older, you're going to have to start looking at guys. Now, this is, again, 2 weeks ago, and then I'm going to show you a picture of a guy that's throwing the ball to a catcher and how you should finish. This is how you're finishing and even going lower with your rear end. But your rear end's got to stay up. You got to be stronger. Your legs have got to work for you in pitching. And you'll see in this guy's, now I showed you this last week. If you don't see anything, go back and look at this video and look at the other videos. If you don't see anything, you watch how he finishes. Okay? Watch how he finishes. Watch and see where his glove, his elbow comes right towards the catcher, brings it down and around, tucks that glove under, brings that leg over, and he doesn't squat. You don't see his rear end go down towards his knees at all, or go towards his ankles. Now, I want you to stop that, and I tell you, there's a couple of throws when you do it correctly, it looks much better. And you're going to have more velocity and you're going to have more success. Another instant of a guy who finishes with his butt up in the air. I don't like what he does with his glove. It's kind of lazy. But here again, let's work on that, and I'll see you next Sunday.